Hello and welcome to another session with your MyIELTS partner. Today we will be looking into the tips and tricks involved in answering a "How far do you agree or disagree?" question type. The IELTS Writing Task 2 poses different types of questions. One of them is the agreement or disagreement question type. Here, you will be asked to write an essay either expressing your agreement to an issue or in disagreement. Keep in mind that the essay has to be formal and to the point. There is a word limit of at least 250 words. For any answer that falls short of this word count, marks will be deducted. Though no marks will be deducted if you pass the word limit, it is advisable that you do not exceed this limit as you may lose time. Remember that you should try to complete this task in 40 minutes. Before you begin, keep in mind the following points. Use proper grammar and brush up some vocabulary. Ensure that the tense remains consistent throughout the essay. The use of unique phrases or idioms that are not colloquial is encouraged. The essay must be written in formal style. Understand the question. Read the question at least twice so that you can make sure what is being asked of you. Plan your answer. Do not immediately start writing your answer. Think about what you must write and how you will present your ideas. Begin with an introduction. The introduction must give the examiner an idea of what the rest of the essay contains. It should also contain a paraphrase of the question given to you. The introduction must answer this question directly. 2 body paragraphs. The body paragraphs is where you must discuss all the additional points. This is the part of the essay where you have to explain your points by providing relevant evidence to support them. A conclusion. A good conclusion should provide a summary of all the points you've discussed in your essay. Practice. Before the test, it is a given that you have to practice these question types. In doing so, you will be able to identify your problem areas and then can work on improving those aspects. Also, brush up on grammar, vocabulary, and complex sentence structures. With that said, let's take a look at an example. A huge salary is much more important than job satisfaction. Do you agree or disagree? Provide relevant examples if necessary. This question asks you to determine whether you agree or disagree with a statement. This question asks you to have a super clear opinion. After you've decided your opinion, generate some supporting points for it. For the task above, you have 2 possible options. You either completely agree with the view that a big salary is important than job satisfaction, or you totally disagree with the statement. So, let's take a look at how a possible answer to this question is written. It is a common belief that a job that pays rather well is much more important than the satisfaction it provides you with. But I disagree. I believe that job satisfaction trumps a higher pay. The introduction to this essay establishes the stance that the aspirant has chosen, that in this case, disagreement. Here, the aspirant must make sure that the stance he or she chooses is made clear. Next comes the body paragraphs. Firstly, I believe that one has to find a sense of accomplishment and fulfillment in the work that they are engaged in. A job, similarly, has to satisfy this criterion if one wishes to lead a fuller life. Oftentimes, jobs can be quite draining as they take a severe toll on the mental and physical well-being of the person. Late-night work shifts and overtime can be seriously taxing. Moreover, jobs which force you to compromise with your conscience will leave one feeling dissatisfied and conflicted. A lot of innovations and discoveries were only possible because the people behind them pursued their passions. This is one of the reasons why people find meaning in life through making a job out of something they like. This leads to my second point, that making a profession out of something you love is far better for your mental health than toiling away at something you loathe. There are a lot of people who are breaking the stereotype that professions like doctors or engineers are the only kind of respectable jobs because they pay a high salary. People are actively pursuing their dreams, and even though they make less in terms of income, they are happier. There is more to life than material wealth. A feeling of having done something meaningful with your life can be definitely accomplished if you do what makes you happy. In the given example, the two body paragraphs explain the ideas that substantiate your stance. The first paragraph explains the negatives of choosing a job based on the higher pay, while the second one explains the benefits of choosing job satisfaction. This makes it easier for the aspirants to piece together ideas and points and will help you avoid information dumping. Make note of the conjunctions used. Firstly, moreover, because, as, etc. The phrases used: toiling away, actively pursuing. Vocabulary used: accomplishment, toll, draining, taxing, conflicted, innovations, pursued, loathe, stereotype. Now, let us move on to the conclusion. Thus, it is my belief that the satisfaction one gets from their jobs outweigh any high-paying jobs because less is sometimes more and is often the key to happiness. The conclusion offers a summary of the stance adopted by the aspirant with respect to the arguments presented. The conclusion does not exceed more than 2 lines. Thus, with this, we have reached the end of this session. We hope your time with your MyIELTS partner has been beneficial. So until the next, see you.